Hey everybody, it's Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques. I'm going to do the walkthrough for our June 9th, 10th, and 11th auction. And it features modern design on the 10th and 11th. And it also features a nice seller-kept estate wine collection that we'll get to in just a little bit. So let me focus on the 10th and 11th modern design auction here. And what I usually do is walk up and down the aisles so you can see in general what we have for the auction, and then we'll look at each item a little bit closer. There's over 1,000 lots, maybe 1,200 lots in the 2 days on June 10th and 11th, 2025. And there's online bidding on uniquesandantiques.com, which is the most economical place to bid, but we're also on Live Auctioneers and Invaluable. And all these bids come together on the auction day when the items go live. Pre-bidding is happening now. We uploaded the auction a few days ago, and now we are taking pre-bids and we're talking about condition reports. People are asking for further details on the items. We try to put as many details as we can on the item, including the dimensions and if there's any damage that we note. But remember, everything's sold as is, so you want to look at the pictures closely. You want to take a chance that it doesn't have more damage than you can see in the pictures, or you can ask questions about what the general condition is. And we'll do a little bit closer look at the item. So we do about 45, 50 lots per hour. So each of these days, the auction starts at 10 a.m. on Tuesday and Wednesday, June 10th and 11th. And we sell for about 10 hours, 12 hours. So there's about that. We do New York City curbside deliveries, which is about a week after the auction, at a pretty reasonable rate. You can check out those details on our website. And let me continue on here. There's good artwork. Let me go into the lobby. Nice piano and statuary. Lots of good art. And hey, how you doing, Aaron? Let me turn the light on here so we can see it better. Let me jump over here. And this is the wine auction, the wine and spirits estate auction. We're going to be selling that on June 9th. There's about 225 lots or so. And we have it separated by multiple bottle lots, some individual bottles. All these items were kept in cold wine cellar storage until we picked it up, and now they're here. I'll insert right at this section a little video of us inspecting the wine right before we picked it up and moved it here. All right, so let me continue on. These items are here already sold, waiting for people to pick them up from the May auction. We are moving around here. The auction begins at lot number 1 on June 10th, or make it lot number 300, because the first 100 to 200 and so lots is the wine, and then we get into lot 300, which begins right here. So let me take a little bit closer look. Here we are into the 360s. All these smalls, good Italian glassware, pottery, brassware, bronzes, china sets. Look at the nice large stuff back there. Let me back up this way. You can see some good artwork that we have leaning up against that nice macabre credenza. You have the Sergio Rodriguez console table there. Look at these Herman Miller lounge chairs, a pair of them. We're selling them one at a time. They're lot number 310. Down here you have Warren Plattner. There's a nice 2-piece lot of those, 309 and 311. They're both the same size. But then we have this nice large one right here, another Warren Plattner. This is like a 48-inch table across there. You have some nice statues. Look at these great, like almost like carved marble or slate sculptures. They have these interesting, it's like a metal coming out the side. This one comes with the pedestal. We included the pedestal along with it. And here's another one from the same artist probably. And also another over here. This is an amazing pedestal right here. It's all solid steel. Very nice kind of 5 or 6 foot tall iron sculpture there. Let me go to the back here. We breeze through the front section. Let me take a walk down the back. You have some good rosewood. This is in the 400s. A nice piece of teak right there. There's a Lane chest, lucite, Paul McCobb. Pottery. Good French furniture. Nice desks, teak and rosewood. Teak coffee tables, nice glass top ones. These are kind of Whitco style down under here. You have the good Eames shell chairs. Nice set of these chairs with the pine backs. Charlotte Perrand and the Guillermo Chambron. You come right here and turn this way. There's the Dennis Sackleson. Look at this really nice kind of cut steel, cut brass. These guys right here. Here's a good reason to watch the video. If you see the pictures of these look like they're the same size. You see them next to each other, 408 and 406 are obviously one's bigger than the other. All right, let me back up, continue this way. We're into the 580s now, a couple hundred lots in on the Tuesday session. Look at the great Murano lamps across the back. You have nice pottery lamps. Down here you have a very neat teak credenza, the sliding doors. You have the Brazilian furniture. You have a nice set of these chairs right here and a great table underneath with the refractory leaves. More good mid-century furniture. There's everything from projects, like this is a great chair, about $550, but it obviously needs to be reupholstered. Mid-century. There's a nice oh, by the way, this is we put videos on our items page for YouTube, and that one, this video of this table being demonstrated already has about 12,000 views. It's an interesting table. I'll put a link to that in the description of this video, but also inserted right here so you can see what the hype is about. All right, Paul McCobb. Down here you have some nice lucite. You have some good tables with the granite tops, bar stools in teak. This table is amazing, all the faceted angles on it. The Howl table. This is late in day 2 on Tuesday, June 10th. Plastic table. Actually, I think it's not plastic, it's like an MDF or some type of wood product. X-base benches. We end at about 1,000 for day 1. Nice pedestals, brass lamps, slot benches, Haywood Wakefield. Look at this great chair right here. We'll get around to the other side of that once I walk around this aisle. X-base benches. All right, coming through here. Look at this table, a chair, I mean. Great base to it. Got those little things. But even though it's a good fabric, probably needs to be redone. Look at this great chair here, lot number 895. It's got the wood around the top. Very nice. Again, maybe a little bit of wear here. All right, let me continue on. Haywood Wakefield. This is in day 2, or I should say the Wednesday session. Should probably get this into the right order. These are also in the Wednesday session, this living room furniture. I'm going to say the Wednesday session starts at lot number 1000, which is right over here. There's some good wall hangings, some very nice glassware, good shelf units. We liquidated the store of a prominent Philadelphia glass dealer earlier this month. Some good abstract art, good wicker tables. Look at this very nice carved glass vase, as well as some very cool smalls. You have the Keith Haring sneakers, the Basquiat sneakers by Converse, monkeys. Look at these great baskets. You got the float ball floats. Back here you have some good contemporary art. Judd, Robert Indiana. This large antique buffet. Very nice outdoor furniture. Oh, I will remind you that on the end of day 2, on the end of the Wednesday session, is about 50 lots of outdoor garden furniture. Good posters, Andy Warhol, glassware. All right, continuing on this way. Take a look at some of these stacks of art. There's some good abstract art, large paintings. These are just for a good size reference, 36 by 36. This one's a good 48 inches tall here. More art, portraits, Chagall, Tim Ray Fisher. And more of the same. Check these out on our website where the catalog is. All right, very nice shelf units. You have a single one of these chairs, lot 1190, the Adrian Pearsall. Look at this great lamp. All right, continuing on. I want to mention the shelf lots that are over here. These are sold as one lot in the lot 1420. So you have this group lots, pottery, lots of curated mid-century stuff. You have decorated skateboards, all the glassware, the gold decorations, artisan wood, Russell Wright, teak, Dansk, lots of great book collections, art books. There's some individual books, but they're all kind of sold in this section. Here is the mid-century planters, garden items, Willie Gould, Russell Woodard. wine selection. And I'll just walk up and down the shelves real quick. Remember to subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, you can see us on Instagram. The stories have some interesting items that we post from time to time. And here we go. Lot number one, you have the Arujos, Isel Vineyard. You have Barossa Valley Shiraz, Barolo, Conterno. And down here, lot 14, Busola, Amarone, Barolo. So these all sell, all the wine sells on June 9th, starting at 12 noon. We're here for preview on Wednesday and Thursday prior to the June 9th auction. We aren't here over the weekend. Lots of great, I don't want to go around and say each vineyard name. That's best for scrolling through the catalog. But it's all great wine, was stored properly. It's an estate. They kept half the wine for themselves. They couldn't handle it all, so the rest went to auction. More of the Arujo. Maze's Chambers. There's Port. Here's some of the more valuable bottles. Grand Cru. Some good champagnes. The Dom Perignon. A little bit of spirits. Some Wild Turkey. There's some good decanters. These lots right here are from a different estate, but there's some good items in here. There's the old Fitzgerald. These items all sell on June 9th with preview on June 4th and 5th. All right, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the auction. This has been Kent from Uniques and Antiques. Bye-bye.